Okay, let's put it up. And ta-da! We are back! Coming to you live from live session. Here we go. The ad has started there. Perfect. Just getting that out of the way ASAP. And then, yeah, we're live. I have to make a go live tweet because, you know, I believe that is good manners. Here we go. Hello, Spec! Unlike me in the bedroom, I came quickly here. Oh, damn. Welcome, Spec. How are you? Hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. I'm just working on the whole go live tweet because it's usually good to have. Run on fruit and Factorio. Come and watch me live. I should add that nice little red, not the red circle. Is it the red circle? No, it's not the red circle. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. That's so nice. Sorry, I am just working on setting up. I'm looking for a emoji. Can I put it as like a light? No. Is it somehow not red, but at the same time red? Ah, it's amazing. Can't believe it. Doesn't seem to be the case. Nope. And then I gotta find my... There we go. Feature share. Nah. Can I get a link that doesn't have the feature share, or do I have to? I guess I'll just put it there. It's okay. And then gotta find my stream there, and then I'll just slap on the same image so it doesn't show the hyperlink for... You know what? Screw it. We'll just do it like this. And ta-da! I'm done with that, and now I can focus on the stream. Let's go! Why did Discord log me out? So annoying. That sounds weird. I have no idea why I'm spracked. Discord is sometimes very strange. I can't explain it. But yeah. Also, a little bit funny thing. Not many, or well, not many. Quite literally, like, very few people know, but I'm currently working on a bit of a plan right now. Don't worry, all will be revealed in due time. But I think I'm cooking up something good. What did you say? I'm cooking something. But it's not food. I was sneezing myself with a new nose. Oh wow, I didn't know you could do that. No, not meth. I'm not cooking meth. First of all, I'd be making fent, because that's the trendy thing. Second of all, is it's not actually anything you cook, and so to say. I will just say this, that I will integrate the Rickroll. That's the hint I'm gonna give for now. It's a hint I won't give you anything, by the way, but I'll integrate the Rickroll feature of my follow alert into this. And, you know what? Since you are here, Aspect, I will give you a little tiny, teeny bit. No, that's a thing. It's only a 1 in 10 chance that it's a Rickroll. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. There we go. I decided to post it in the secret updates channel. Oh wait, you're not like the... Don't unfollow and follow. That's gonna ruin your follow age, dude. I don't really care. Oh, there goes the legendary well, like, it is kind of a status. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I believe you can't unfollow and refollow. I remember when you came. Yeah, I do. The problem is that, you know, it's, I guess it's more of a veteran status. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But yeah, and you remember me by name. True, true. Although I won't say it's like that hard. Like, I feel like even if you have like, I would say like 4,000 followers, you should be able to remember like, I would say good 90% of your active followers. Actually, yeah, I would say you would remember 100% of your active followers, even at such a high like follower count. I should more say view count, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, it's a secret 1 in 10 chance. Now the thing is that the people who are not in the know, that's a funny thing, Osprey. That's why it works, because it's only every other time. So even if you follow, it could take like 20 follows before somebody get rickrolled by the sheer nature of probability. But yeah, I can at least say that I know you haven't linked your Discord to Twitch, because if you do, you actually have access to a I'll send it to you. Simply because I know you should be able to see it. There we go. I'll send you to it because you should 100%. Hey, Trados! I know the secret who now. Oh, he knows the secret. The Rickroll thing isn't actually a secret, Trados. Oh, so hello, Trados. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I've been able since late March, I believe. Yeah. I can link it. Oh. Now, if you can guess what is actually gonna happen I will personally reveal it to you, but you gotta keep it a secret. But if you manage to guess what I'm cooking, I will give you. I will let you in on the juicy details as long as you keep it secret. Don't tell me, lol. Okay, I won't. I'll give you a side hint. The thing I just... oh yeah, by the way, Trados. I'm currently posting something in the sub-only category of my Discord server. And it's kind of a sneak peek into something I'm working on. It's still very much in its skeletal stage at the moment. But later today, I plan on, well, going out and preparing. Yeah, I'll say that. Secret is the one who knows nothing. Yeah, nobody keeps a secret better than, you know, a person who never remembered it in the first place. That is very true. That is very true. So yeah. Today I do plan on playing more Factorio, but just because, I don't know, Factorio's been my cozy game. And I feel like every other game I have requires me to, yay! Every other game requires me to be able to, like... I gotta lock in, essentially. So, like, if I play Dead Cells, Enter the Gungeon, RimWorld... Slay the Spire in less sense, but I played so much Slay the Spire that I'm just gonna wait for Slay the Spire 2 to drop before I continue playing more. Simply because, you know, it's a fun thing. Factorio Death World when? Oh no, I don't wanna. I haven't actually finished the Death World run. I feel like I probably should one day, just to have done it. Factorio speedrun when? I could try for the express delivery achievement aspect. It's finish the game within 40 hours. Now this one is 100% an achievement that is way easier to do in multiplayer. I think you're like, I'm not sure, do they count from... I think they count for multiplayer, right? So, like, if you start a game together, like, you and 3 people, and then you all work on it. Ultimately, there's a watch time command. Maybe. I did go and actually, like, try to, like, and relock some of them, so the ones that are more sensible. Let me go to the Stream Elements dashboard. Not Stream Labs, ugh. Mine and dashboard. Remind me later. I don't care for details and stuff. I just want to use your chatbot. We got follow age. Oh yeah, I got watch time. Yeah, I believe it should be, yeah, I believe it should be online at the moment. Let's see. Enabling Factorio is 1 hour and 14 minutes. Yeah. Is that single player or multiplayer? I'm just curious, because I do believe that, because you can, like, blueprint stuff, you could technically design an entire base. And then it's basically just how fast can you build this exact setup? Because the old way of... that's why you have 2 any percents technically now. Because you have any percent, and then you have, like, space age percent, I should say. Space Age is the one achievement I don't have, because I have the speedrunning achievement for Factorio, the original speedrunning achievement. See if I can find it there. I think it's there is no spoon. Yes, launch a rocket to space within 8 hours. I did it on 7.5 hours, so I was actually pretty happy. The funny thing, I was like, okay, I reached 7 hours, and then I realized that, wait, I don't have any of the setup. Like, I don't have electrical engines, I don't have concrete, nothing to actually build the rocket platform. So I just spent like a lot of time scrounging to get a resource for it, and at a certain point, I almost lost everything because I obviously did not spend time making defenses, because defenses would be time I would be wasting. Sent you the Factorio speedrun link. Oh yeah, I'm more curious to how the run was done. Yada yada yada. Factorio, why is it like 2,000 to 2,000 submissions? Yeah, I can see it's version 1.1. So, there are two major versions. It's the 1-point version and a 2-point version. I'm playing on the 2-point version at the moment. And my record is, as I said, like 7.5 hours. No, actually, I think it was pretty close to 7, actually. So I was, like, stressing out how much time I had left. And I was like, wait, I actually have a good amount of time left. Yeah, okay, any percent multiplayer is his own thing. And let's see the Space Age run. Yeah, no, that's, that was fair. No one has to run Space Age yet. Yeah, I can get that, because as I said, the achievement in the game is to beat Space Age in 40 hours. 40 hours, and you will get the speedrun achievement for it. There's another speedrun achievement for it. That's the easier one. And that's to finish the game within 100 hours. I believe that speedrun.com requires you to do it in one sitting or one segment. And then obviously have it recorded and stuff to avoid cheating. And I believe that's where the main problem comes, is that it's very difficult to have a uncut, uninterrupted less than 40-hour video. So it could easily be a 20-hour speedrun, and when, you know, the speedrunners for Factorio clear it in 1 hour, it suddenly becomes that the people who are very good at speedrunning Factorio are maybe not that good at the whole marathon aspect of it. I believe you can take a break, but I do still believe you need to, like, record it. The problem is that you might have to record your sleep, and, essentially clicking on, like, stopping the time and the timer, because that's also, like, a thing. It's like, some games, they go by in-game time, and Factorio might do that, meaning that you could pause the game, and your time won't run, but you gotta have it all recorded and stuff like that. Honestly, a lot of speedrunners, they're like communities for each game. So it usually, like, you can either like find like a Discord or something to join, and they will probably have like a very detailed and well-explained run. I mean, I do believe sometimes, because I know some runs, like 100% runs, usually don't add in breaks. If it's like 100% that takes like 8 hours. Because you gotta remember that these people are obviously locked in. The second they take a break, that can often like break that whole like lock-in mindset. Which sucks for them, obviously. 100% Factorio is 4 hours and 12 minutes. I wonder if that's the all achievement run. Because like 100%ing it is kind of course in German. Hey, no hating the Germans, you know, they're doing good work. I believe it might be the old 100% achievement run, which includes the Lazy Bastard achievement, and you know obviously the 8-hour run achievement. So run ads by unlocking 100. Oh, it's unlocking 100. Okay, so you can launch it into space before. Not that it was required this time. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny because that means that they obviously do all the signs. And I think if you rush, like I did, like I just rushed space science, or rushed to like the end, final research, that will add like a lot of, or it will remove a lot of unnecessary stuff from your like research queue. But the second you have to actually unlock everything, like you kind of have to just add in more time. Now, what I'm assuming is that they're probably just like, because I believe like all these speedruns for it, like they usually increase like the resource size, density, and you know they make the resources crazy, so they can just plop down. Almost like they can just directly mine into furnaces, and then the furnaces do their thing, you know. Damn, why are you in a secret channel? But yeah. But yeah, there's a reason why it also has it in parentheses, as if. Because whatever is the requirement for me doing that is not something I expect to reach. Yeah, because of the sub. That's why I was like, that's why I didn't have any problem revealing it to you, because you do meet the requirement for the whole, like, secret channel stuff, you know? I wanted to post it there anyway, so, you know, I want to always tease a little bit what I'm working on. And I have a plan. I might have to ask my sister to A, show me some stuff with the camera she has, and B, borrow her, like, good camera. Because I would love to be able to get, like, it's more of a dream than anything. Type to post 12 terabyte of, what, you... Fussy corn. No, don't! Don't! Don't worry, it's not actually like an NSW channel, so that would be, I think it might be violating Discord TOS or something like that. I have no idea how it works, but at least it would be. No, I'm just thinking, I know you're kidding, I know. I don't expect you to have 12 terabytes on hand, you know. I don't believe in you having that much just on the ready, you know. You're just sitting on a trigger and just waiting to fire. No. I don't believe in that. Yay. Okay. It's 15 terabyte. Ah, thank you for the precise thank you for the precise amount, you know. I'm making much better. But I guess if you don't have, like, I don't know, Nitro, you aren't really getting anywhere with Discord, because, you know, you would have to chop it down to, like, really small. It's not like you can't post files over, like, 5 megabytes or something if you don't have, like, Nitro. Essentially, like, Discord Plus. I have it because, A, I like to be able to use emotes from other channels. And B, I can boost my own channel in the Discord. So that I have access to emote slots, GIF emotes, and stuff like that. Fill with pirated books, damn. Please. I think I can avoid the cloud link of the stuff. But yeah, I mean, honestly, pirated books It's like I like obviously like not obviously not ideal, but there are many places where books simply do not get published for censorship reason, or simply just there isn't a publisher there. Nobody can deal with the distribution, and also, you know, the digital preservation. A lot of cool stuff. But yeah, I have a plan today that hopefully I can go to one of the hills. It's a bit far away, but I'll see if I can get there when the sun has set. And hopefully I can get like a really cool forest picture that I plan to use for something. The good news, that bill that was there to protect your cancel specific taxes. Okay, this is just I'm just gonna reveal my power level a little bit. That bill was probably coasted and like made by some career politician who was probably put there for some Puritan reasons and hasn't accomplished jack in the entire probably years he's been there. So he making this bill is essentially him showing that I am doing stuff, even though he knew it would fail. Like, it was no doubt about it. It would fail, like, immediately. But that was not a concern. The point was essentially just, I like to call it justifying your position. You see it in governments all the time. And not just governments. For example, like in corpos. If somebody's job is, for example, they got like a title, they got like their own like, not department, but this is their like sort of responsibility field. They will have to claw responsibility from others to justify their own position. People don't trust the US government. I'll just be honest with you. I'll say that if they do, I won't judge them because they are naive. But people in general do not trust government. It's almost like every like 3 or 4 years they come out with like some form of declassified files and basically say, yeah, the CIA, we did it. That conspiracy theory that was like completely insane. No, we did it. We did it in the 80s, you know, like we actually tried mind control. Like, it's like, and they do that, and people just like, okay, but we're better now. It's not like we're not like that anymore. Being like, wow. Test. Damn, he wrote tests. I got kidnapped by the buffers. Oh right, I didn't read the message first, and then I replied to your second message without realizing the first one. So yeah, it's a fun combo of like the American government. They seem to be doing a lot of weird stuff. Not gonna lie, but it's crazy for me to think that a lot of those insane, like, okay, 20 years from now, we're gonna find out that the Illuminati was like legit. It was like 100% that. Even the pyramid, like, it was their symbol. It's like, I can't wait until like the Illuminati is like legitimately and factually proven to be real. Just so I can have a laugh about it. Just so I'd be like, I knew it, being like, of course. Something as nonsensical as that, being like, yeah, 100% shadow government, all the way. Okay, I'm off by 5 seconds now. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I feel like that's still more than enough time. From, like, between the things. So, yeah, it's like, every time you see some form of triangle, it's like the Illuminati. Even the Bermuda Triangle, Illuminati, like 100%. Don't question it, okay? I have no variable sources. So don't question me, okay? Just hate the real one. Oh, no, I'm not talking about the specifically context of disliking the government. I mean, like, genuinely, I can't wait until, like, the CIA just declassifies the fact that, yes, there is a shadow government. Congratulations. I wouldn't even be surprised. I feel like at this point, it's just, like, it's on par for the curve, you know? There's also one work on a place with leaking. Now, but they only leak like government docs to prove balance issues. I'm not even kidding. Like, it literally just because they don't like the fact that like they're being like, yeah, this thing is OP and it can't actually do what it can do in game, and then they post like they literally post source. It's like, yeah, what's your source? And then, like, you know, classified document. So they would only do that if it was to essentially just win an argument that no, it shouldn't be this powerful. Essentially. Ads, no! But yeah, I like to... I haven't deep in those rabbit holes and just take a look. And sometimes things are nonsensical. Like, obviously, like, you know, I feel like I don't have to say the craziest ones. But it's like... the amount of times that those, like, completely, like, insane ones have just proven to be like, yeah, that did actually happen. Being like, what? Huh? And you just admit it after the fact. Yep, no problem. We just admit it. We are bound by contract to admit it. We have obviously destroyed all incriminating evidence against us, but we still have to say we did it. But you can't prove exactly what we did, but we did it. It's been 54 days since the last War Thunder leak. Damn. I'm amazed that it's so low. Genuinely, it's like... it is surprisingly frequent. I should probably start up a game. Let me just, Factorio. I'll just, write in, I feel like writing in which mod I have is, it's nice. It's nice. It's a good habit. We go to game scene. Factorio, Space Edge. The F-14D flight manual was the leaked doc. Ah, yeah, because it's not every time it's like the leaked doc. It's like some super like super classified. Obviously, I feel like there's levels of there are levels to this, obviously. There we go. Just gonna write a message so I don't miss any in my YouTube chat. Perfecto. And then Warptorio Space Age. Perfect. Right. We were here. Oh, look at that. Enemies. Let's just help our robots a little bit. Set to full Gora. We were in Aqua, though, last time. And I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now. It's always, like, a fun thing coming back to the factory and being like, where was I? Looks like we need copper. So, I guess the next time we go to Fulgora. That was probably a missile, but War Thunder shot it down quick. Yeah, like, I think the second it's, like, becomes genuinely bad, they will remove it. No, wait. Oh, because I loaded the game. Okay, warp container removed. Wow, I have a lot of iron. You know what? That's going into making bullets. Genuine and good bullets. the missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. If we extract the position from where it is to position where it wasn't, where it now is. I'm just gonna double check. What can I make in there? I cannot make the bacteria. I cannot make the science. I can make the bioflux. I cannot make the pentapodex. I can make basically everything other than the bacteria and the agri-pack. That's annoying. I gotta go back to that. I believe it will keep the productivity if it remembers which last recipe it had. Let me see here. Do we have any steel? Nah. Alright. I have to double check. Am I low? I'm not low on military sides. That's good. I'm trying to stockpile a lot of that at the moment because my bullets are essentially hitting like wet paper, wet tissue. I'm not a fan of that. I need to change shirts. Ah, nice. BRB. Good luck. But yeah, I thought about it and I have like a small bit of a plan. I need to get 500 production science. That should be possible, I believe. I can set up like a kludge build. Good luck to change my shirt. I don't know. I feel like it's just a nice greeting, you know? Why wouldn't I wish you good luck? You know, I'm just gonna take that because I don't believe I need this setup anymore. It's actually inefficient. Like terribly inefficient. No, don't question it, okay? Don't question it. Sometimes people need luck for the strangest things. But yeah, 500 production science packs. It should be something I can do, right? And then I need 1,000. Because I want to expand the upper platform area, because that's essentially where the dreams will be real. And I've thought about it, and I have a bit of a plan. Now, one thing that I'm sad about, and I was wondering, what should I do with this floor here? And I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't really come up with any concise solutions to that. I need something that requires very few resources, but will take very much, like, we'll need a lot of machines to be able to work. And then with those machines, I need to be able to get something useful out of it. And I believe the best thing I can actually do with this is nuclear. As in, I feed it uranium ore, and out of it, I will get U-235 and U-238. The game looks similar. Hey, Narashiko, welcome, welcome. How are you? Then I see category is different. What do you mean? Isn't it Factorio? Yeah, category is Factorio. It might have been updated, but it definitely should be Factorio. How are you doing, Narashiko? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, look at this. Yeah, it's, Oh. Apparently, the problem was that I couldn't get out enough stuff. It's just in my end. Okay, okay. But yeah, I've been sitting and planning this factory for a bit. And my plan has boiled down to, I will power this place with fruit. This will be a fruit-powered base. No, wait, there is a drawback to that plan. You know what? I'm going to see if I can get it to work. The main drawback is seed storage. As in, every time I put this, I have a 2% chance of getting seed. But I get 50 per tree, so you see the probability adds up. Getting out of jeans feels so nice. The Titan is gone. Yeah, I agree. It's a nice feeling. Okay, apparently that was all I need. I had a bottleneck. And now I no longer have that bottleneck. I still have a bottleneck here, but, well, you know, not much I can do about it. I'm waiting to go to, I guess, Fulgora again, or Gleba. And this time I'm gonna grab a lot of copper. Like an obscene amount of copper. I'll just put that there. I need to store the stone. Vulcanus is also nice. If I go to Vulcanus, I can definitely get myself more of... set the recipe to the foundry again. Annoying I gotta deal with it, but it is what it is. Let me see, what do I need for that? Advanced, ooh, nice, I was smart, remember. How much copper we're talking? I'm trying to fill essentially these 5 chests with copper because I need a lot of copper. And I also lack bullet production. But for the time being, as long as I'm not on Vulcanus or Fulgora, not having bullets works out just fine. As long as I have a place to repair my stuff. I should definitely have more. I'm working on a solution to this, by the way. It's called laser turrets, because lasers only need energy to fire, meaning that I can have all of my turrets be supported by laser fire. Set to Vulcanus. I believe that reason why we don't have any turrets here, and why these are all out of ammo is because of Vulcanus. So I might be a bit reserved to going to Vulcanus. There we go. Needed more. I don't have one big chest, so I'm just gonna rely on this thing manually feeding itself. But yeah, it's like that to Gleba. You know what? Let's go to Gleba. Let's put a bunch of iron plates there. Okay. Gold, copper. We're gonna get enough copper to win. I wouldn't say the game, but we're definitely getting a lot of copper. And also, one thing that's good if I set up, you know, proper uranium, is the fact that I can add depleted uranium to my bullets. To, like, I think it's like, yeah, I basically tripled their base damage. Which obviously is pretty good. It's pretty good. People don't really complain about triple damage, and it's triple base damage. And the damage upgrades, they go based on multipliers. So if you put the 2 and 2 together, suddenly per bullet, like the essentially like every magazine can now kill more biters per, like, on average. Hey. Yeah, this is not even enough. We need more. Oh wow, that's a medium stomper. I don't wanna mess with that. Those are pretty strong because their weakness is explosive damage. I can't produce anything that gives me explosion damage. I guess they're weak to fire, or not weak to fire, but I don't think they have any implicit resistance to fire. It's just that you're a pretty mad lad if you manage to fire defend your Gleba base with fire turrets. We got a new nickname for my name. Oh, nice. What's the new nickname? Do tell me. Aspen. Ah, Aspen works. That's actually pretty good. Inventory is now full. Perfect. Now comes the question, do I go out and try to scrounge together some more? I probably should. Probably should. At the same time, I'm not sure some Twitcher mispronounced it real bad. It's too funny for me to correct it. You know what? That works, actually. It's like, it's not a bad name. Oh, wait, I'm all out of bricks. Oh, that's crazy. I can't believe that. That's not real. Okay, I guess I'll have to put down some steel forges. And fuel them for a little bit. Do I have any fuel? Have I honestly become too reliant on these? I believe I have, yeah. I also need more coal. Ah, okay. So next time we are on Navis, we gotta get some coal. Huh. Right, because I'm using it to this. Aspen is a tree. I know it's a bad conversation partner. But that's a little harsh. What do you mean a little harsh? I'm curious. Did I say anything wrong? Alright, I've used all of my bricks on concrete, baby. Alright, I'm dumb. I forgot. I set up a solid fuel. Oh, talking to a tree. Ah. I understand now. There we go. We just need some actual bullets in this thing, but I'm working on it. I am working on it. Has one more brain cell than before? Yes. Or maybe I had one more brain cell and then I used it for factory purposes. Let me just double check here and not running out of copper on this thing. Good, good, good. I believe I depleted all of the copper down here. You know what? I'm just gonna remove these. Because I don't need that anymore. Consumable brain cell, yeah, just throw it in the bin, you know, it works. Don't worry, I'll get it back. One day. Right, you know, I'm actually gonna stockpile processing units because those are required for science. Now that I think about it, I just need to set up flying robot frame production because low density structures I can make in this. And I already make the liquids required. I refuse to believe that we are deadlocked on bricks. No, we're not. We got more than enough. I just don't have the grenades. Oh, I gotta love that. Just seeing all the enemies burn to a crisp. But yeah, I want laser turrets. And obviously you can see I've queued up, you know, physical damage projectiles and stuff like that. And then my goal is to be able to set up Tesla weapons. They're a bit expensive because, you know, they require a lot of processed material. They got a pretty chunky HP. And they are they run on electricity, so they don't cost anything. At the same time, they require a lot of electricity to just function, but they're pretty OP. They're pretty strong. And obviously, I can just you know, upgrade this, get 70% extra damage on them. A lot of good stuff. How am I doing on heavy oil? I'm doing wonderfully on heavy oil. Thank you for asking. Okay, let's go and distribute these iron plates somewhere that can be a little bit more useful. Destination set to Vulcanus. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I believe I should put some there. And then I should put some in there. I'm just keeping this, like, this small little factory floor still going because it's good. It's still good to me. It's still doing what I need to. And, that is more than enough, you know? Personally, I just want this thing to, check out some stuff. I should find a new planet to get to because, I don't think I'm super safe where I'm at right now. I believe it says Vulcanus. We can go to Aquilio. I feel like because my entire factory just goes dormant on Aquilio, I don't produce that much pollution. What, are we out of engines? We're out of engines. Oh wow, you know, who would have seen that coming? Now, how are we doing on the whole repair situation? There is also another thing I do want to do. Fulgora, you know what? Let's us travel to Fulgora. Because on Fulgora, I can set up this recipe again. Ah, did it void all the resource inside of it? I believe it might have. I updated the mod because there were some like updates to it, and it might have broke something. Just something, you know, nothing important. Don't worry about it. All right. Bricks and steel. Do I got any steel? I got steel there. And, you see, if I don't get something here, my base is gonna blow up. So I would prefer to get something here, so that, you know, my aforementioned base do not blow up. There we go. And now I'm gonna pillage and loot like a good boy. And you know, the fact that I can be struck by lightning, I'm not afraid of that. It's very much true and real and can and probably will happen. I'm just not afraid of it. Okay, but yeah, I'm just trying to get myself a lot of scrap because the thing with Fulgora that makes Fulgora insane is the fact that it gives you everything you need. Like, it gives you 2/3 out of yellow signs. I'll just refer to them by their color name, so it's like more easy to visualize it. And I can get those stuff from just breaking down scrap. Breaking down scrap, and I just get myself a lot of resources. Perfect. Okay, we are actually reaching a pretty good state there, where a lot of these turrets are starting to have ammo in them. Far from perfect, but, you know, sometimes I'm just happy with what I have. Now, I could probably use this chest here as a way to transport seeds down. As long as I don't think, as long as the throughput is relatively low, I can get away with it. And since all I really want is, because I have a plan where essentially I just take the fruits upstairs. I process some down here to get, like, you know, rocket fuel and all that to burn. But then, afterwards, I just put it all up here, because up here, I can set up recipes for it and set up bacteria shuffling. Alright, I have to put some copper in here so that my factory smiles. Hey! Alright, we have access to laser turrets now. I can make a couple. And I probably should. They just take so long to craft. I would rather just, you know, set up a chest. Fill the things I need in a chest. I need iron plates. No way I need iron plates. I have more than enough iron plates. Thank you. I just do something like that. And we say laser turret. It needs steel in this. It needs green circuits and batteries. We have more than enough batteries, so yeah. Time to warp out is getting lower and lower. Okay, I might just have to instant warp out of here because now set to void. Perfect. Ooh, void. We have so much stockpile resources. I'm not afraid. I even have stockpiled stone, although I will need a lot of stone, because I believe if I want to make purple signs, I need 30 rails per 3 sides. And rail takes 1 stone, 1 steel, and 1 iron stick. So that's like... That's where your, like, steel demand comes in the late game of this game. What do I need? I need steel chests. And some circuits, right? Yeah. I want to have this set up to have, or be within Roboport coverage. For the safety sake of it. Now, I get to place down laser turrets. Isn't that wonderful? I'm just gonna place them down in this corner here, because I feel like this is my least defended side of the base. And it's usually the one that always ends up breaking. Now, laser turrets have a pretty good attack range. They're not the strongest when it comes to, like, raw damage, but I believe we can be... I believe we should be fine without all that raw damage. Make them spicy create instant ramen. Ooh, some bulldog. That's pretty nice. Enjoy, enjoy. Oh, whoops, did I say? I seem to have filled my inventory with plastic. No, bulldog, another brand. Ah! Foreign brands. Let's go. I'm not gonna put those in there for, you know, I don't know. Makes me happy. Doesn't need a better reason to that, you know. Will this make me happy? Yes. Then I put it there, because it makes me happy. Yeah, okay, it's, This one can't work full time while it's still trying to stockpile circuits, but that's okay, because I want advanced circuits before I get something else. Because I need those, like, I need bullet upgrade. I need those, like, laser shooting speed, laser attack speed, or laser weapon damage. Like I need those researchers to, like, help me, like, get up to speed with, like, just damage as a whole. Because right now I am, right, I should think about, I'm trying to think too much of the entire factory at once. And I don't believe I can do the entire factory at once, but I can. Think about the next step. So we need one of that. We need, let me see. How much do I need to be able to make? Or, okay, this one makes 0.15 engines per second. These require 0.3. So one of these should be able to feed 5 assembling machines. Cool. What about productivity modules? 5. Oh, wait. No. I am thinking in outdated terms. 0.2. Oh, wow, this one can definitely feed more. So we'll take this one. So the thing I need is bricks, steel, the 2 circuits. And I don't know. I guess I'll do it like that. And I also need, I'm not gonna make 5. Because I will need a bunch of rails. Which is ironic, because normally rails is not really much of a problem. Yeah, I get 3 per second. So, should be more than easy enough to just set up all this. Oh, right. I'm actually gonna be smart and make myself a bunch of productivity modules. I believe I explained them before, but the short of it is that these give me free, like they make the machine slower, and it makes it consume more energy and make more pollution. But they will also give me just productivity for free. Wait, what? Oh. I need more electricity. That's crazy. That is crazy to me. I like it though, but that's crazy. Let's see if we have some steel there. Got some steel there. Oh, ad break is starting. That means there's an ad break in progress. Whoop-de-doo. Do I have some gears here? I'll siphon some gears of that. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. It's a little bit annoying because I don't have too much space to work with. Essentially just a fault of this design as a whole. So there's no one to blame but me. No way. No. I have to have it there. Can I, like, not move? There we go. Perfect. And then I will need to have, okay, I have a plan for this. I have a plan. I think I'll use this, steam stockpile here as sort of a baseline. Because I will need another... Okay, and then I believe I'll do something like that. I'll put an offshore pump there. And there. And then I just need... No, I can't do it like that. I'm just cooking. Don't worry about it. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Why aren't these connecting? Oh, these are just boilers, lol. They're the wrong one. I need those boilers, yes. Perfection, and now I just do that. I will, ignore the fact that everything is out of power. That is, just a fault. It's, me being a silly Billy. Read temperature. And then I want you to take the temperature. And, enable only if... What, it's like 600, right? No power, yes. So if it's below 600, it will kick into place and work. If it's not, it just won't do anything. And now comes the fun part, which is to set this up in a way where it might work without me having to think too much, essentially. Could do that. Okay, I can move these one in, which is more than perfect for me, because then I can put a tank there. And then I put that one there. And that one like so. And then I connect you with an underground belt. I put your pump there. And you, I guess I'm just gonna do that. Will this work? No, I believe not. Because I will still need to get water in this thing somehow, but can move it one down. And I need to get the steam out of there somehow. I have an idea, though. What if instead I just do something like... Oh, wait, I can't. I gotta move it, like, in. Which, defeats the whole purpose of this. Whole purpose I didn't have to think, but I could just do this. And I'll just get more jelly nut, don't worry about it. The jelly nut is, it's tasty and it's good for you, and gotta do it like so. And ta-da! And now I just need to get this one to heat up so I can, like, actually produce enough other stuff, and well, we will see if I can be able to get this thing to work again, because that would be lovely. I don't need this entire field. I need more of the agriculture tower at the south than I do of the north. There we go. I'll put that in there, because I believe putting 40 and now set to Glava. Cool. Yeah, because they want to produce like 40 megawatt, and these will only consume 10. So I could technically chain 4 of these heat exchangers together, and we would still be good. Like, the only problem is that I can't make underground heat pipes. These heat pipes will have to be in the temperature that they're at. Perfect. Now everything seems to be working again. Can work here. no. Wow, my electricity demands are through the roof. I guess that's the big problem with this kind of base design. I will need more. Let's make 4 heat exchangers. You know what? Let's not do that, and let's try to be smart and see if we can get some like hidden quality on it. So I'll take it to the basement. We'll do that. I will place pipe there, that thing there, and then let's see if this will work. Please hit quality. I would be very happy if it did. It did not. I shouldn't expect that, honestly. Okay, so I need to make 40s. I will need a lot more steel and a lot more copper. Luckily for me, I have that in spades. And then obviously comes the fun solution is how do I feed all of these? I could just accept that it will take 2 lanes of this kind of stuff. And then, like, I feel like having the stockpiled resources, like, it's good for, you know... Okay, nowadays these can all work on maximum productivity. And we will stockpile steam this way, I believe. Or we should. No water, right. I forgot the crucial step, I believe. Hooking this thing up to water so it actually has water to boil. There we go. We are far from done, however, but we are in the process of trying to, well, we're trying to repair our power grid. It's and it's most likely not just gonna happen overnight, so okay, we put in that there, boop, boop, and boop, and then I just handcraft the things I need, I guess. In desperate hopes that we hit quality on something. Because with quality, I just need less. If I get quality on something, I just can get away with a lot more. Okay, we seem to be barely breaking even. Oh, we hit quality! We hit quality! Oh, that's so good. I'm just gonna leave it there, because I don't know. Lucky charm. There we go. Yeah, because this one can eat 700 or 78 steam a second. So it will essentially be like that. I just have more of it. I will need more, unironically, but I am not sure where I should put it. We are gaining on steam. And I'm just gonna plop down a power pole so I can see observe the power grid. We are producing 37 megawatts of power down here. Ramen in hand! Ooh, nice! Welcome back, welcome back. Did machines get more power efficient when I got quality on them? No. And I'm trying chopsticking again. Ooh, good luck, good luck. Hope it works. Well, maybe I have to curb my ambitions on, you know, productivity modules, considering that I just had power. No, 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 no. I need it to be like this. Perfection. Damn it, spicy. Damn. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Okay, and then I need something like that. Well, I will actually need those to be able to function there. Just gotta eat it slowly. Yeah, that's a smart plan. Do not over-consume or overindulge. Eat it slowly and be happy. How am I doing on the whole military side? We're doing okay on military sides. Yeah, I just want those because right now everything sucks. Oh, this one ran out of stuff. Maybe now our power grid will struggle again. No, it seems to be doing okay. It seems to be doing okay. I might have No, I didn't overshore it. Now I'll take a look at my power grid. Okay, we are still in the green in the power grid, which is crazy to me. Definitely not how it's supposed to be, but I will not. You know, I'll accept it as it is. You know. Yeah, and we also I just need I don't know, I don't need it, but I really want laser turrets around the edges there. And you know what? You're in the way of aesthetics, so I'm just gonna remove that. Because I feel like it's always the edges that get hit the hardest, and with that, one laser turret should at least be able to see any enemy. I definitely need someone the center air, but I can wait. I don't have a lot of jelly nut in my inventory, and don't worry about it. We probably have more than enough. Let me double check my seed stockpile there. Yeah, this one is completely full on seeds, and this one has seeds. Okay, this one is overflowing with seeds, and the same as this one. Perfect. Now that I think about it, stockpiling steam, I guess it works, but it only works if I can produce more than I'm consuming. And this stockpile is actually taking valuable real estate, which could be used for another burner. I'll think about it. All right, this one is producing slower because this one has speed modules in it. Of course, I was wondering why it was why it was so uneven. I guess it's by design. Whoops. Destination is set to be now Aquilio. Ah, wonderful. Right, I need a bunch of gears. Does this thing need any gears? This one does not need gears. And this one does definitely not need gears. I don't want this, and work on essentially getting 500. Yeah, we want to pick up from there. And, you know, I'm just gonna put some stuff there, and then... But, oh, I'm all out of iron. Oh, lol. Well, I'm not all of iron, I just don't have it in my inventory. That's more where it is, where it's at. Okay, and I will genuinely need, like, at least 5 bulk inserters and a couple of fast inserters. Wait, why am I making inserters? I believe I got that stockpile down there. Yay. Oh, I need to, stockpile more resources. It's all just making stockpiles. But as long as it works, I shouldn't complain. There we go. Alright, I can't research this anymore because I lack crucial infrastructure. I could take robot flying speed. Inserter capacity is probably necessary. I have researched. Yeah, I obviously have researched it. I just realized I could make it, which means I have researched it. And by it, stuff. Robot logistics. You know what? I'm going for that because I want to be able to set up a logistics network. Okay, I need this. Oh, I need one more of those. Oh, lol. Yeah, we're just setting up our factory. We're having fun. We're doing some fun stuff. But yeah, I can't wait for, I can't wait until I can put my plans in motion. Because that's going to be fun. I know, ominous. Wow, I can't believe it. Such ominosity. Sticks. Let's take a look here. How much do I make? Okay, it makes 3 sticks per second, so... I would make the drop position be so, and... I can definitely get away with just making one of those. Perfection. And so comes the funny part of, oh wow, this is gonna be like hell. I just realized I haven't planned how to take things in and out of the of here and down here. I can make it work. I can make it work. Okay, we just do this, and then I'm just gonna put a temporary practice belt there. And then this one can go like so. And let's offset it to there. I can only do it like so. But that might work. Maybe. Okay, it will hit this machine. I do that, and I do this. And then the final one will do that. Perfect! I need to put my steel somewhere. Oh, right, I actually do get a lot of the stuff I need for, I guess I could always just change this recipe to steel every now and then, but it feels, I won't say, like, against the challenge, but it feels a little cheap doing it like so. But, as long as it works, right? Okay, will still be more of the other one thing instead of the other. I'll take some of the stone. Which plant were we on last time? It was Fulgora, so we could go to Gleba. If I see Gleba, I'm definitely thinking about it. No, no, no. I want the pickup position to be there, or else it can't do anything. And this one, I needed to do like so. And so. Perfect. And then... No. No, wait. This one also wants red circuits. It wants steel, red circuits, green circuits, and bricks. Oh, I have a lot of bricks. Yes. There we go. And now... things might work. Gleba work. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna... Ah, no, I didn't want to store the entire chest. Ah, I just wanted to store the jelly nut, so it wasn't, you know, in my inventory. But it seems as though I have blundered. We will need more iron, and we'll definitely need more copper, so I'll just go and grab that. Now, the reason why I want more floor space is that I have a plan. And the plan of today, when it comes to Factorio, is that there is a recipe in the game where you turn the fruits that I can make for free underground into the recipes I need. Like, for example, I can make plastics out of it. I can make bioflux, which I need for science. Essentially, you've all seen it before by watching my stream. But the one recipe I have not shown you guys is maybe the most essential, and one I was going to base myself around. And that is the ability to grow. You see this bacteria? I could grow my own. And by doing so, I might have access to, no hyperbole, infinite resources. Should I tempt the sauce? Tempt the sauce, brother. For if you got no sauce, you got no sauce. How can I explain a man with no sauce when a man with no sauce, you know? Either you got sauce, you don't got sauce. That's important. That's wise words, by the way. Like your cerebral cortex would literally grow by hearing me speak at the moment. How am I doing on regards to steel? Okay, we're actually doing pretty well with steel. You see, steel demand almost exclusively comes from production science. Or I should say purple science. This is where your need for steel appears. Come to get new sinuses, brother. Nice, good. Get them sinuses, you know. Be happy. Also, this is very good for me, being able to produce these, like, productivity modules. While nothing, I guess this step takes productivity, but, you know, That's not too important. All of the other things do. So I could add productivity here, there. I could add productivity to blue sides, which I might actually do. Because those are my biggest. They've been a pain in my butt. So making them less of a pain in my less of a butt would be very good. Or I guess less of a good? No, maybe I shouldn't overthink it. There we go. Let's see, how are we doing on the other side? Okay, we got a good stockpile. We got a good stockpile of steel there. Ooh, how wonderful. Right, I should probably go and grab myself some more resources. We will always need copper and iron. So if I go out and get copper and iron, my factory will smile. Oh, look at that. We almost got all of our turrets completely filled up again. That's pretty dandy. Looks as though I've met enemies on my way, and unfortunately those enemies will kill me, so I have to sidestep them. For the time being. No, not the ads! Ads! Oh! Bruh! Don't dump all of my inventory onto this belt. You. I just wanted to dump this. Oh, for real? Out of, it's this. That's the bottleneck? For real? Oh, well, I guess so. I guess we can warp to Navis. We warp to Navis. I grab this chest, and, oh, we need more, circuits for that. Ah! We almost got our, like, simple laser turret setup. Ignore the unintentional, I don't know, tongue twister? I guess it's kind of a tongue twister. There we go. Okay. Now we are working on producing more stone. Perfect. There we go. I just need to get that up, because logistic robots would be very good. For, well, a lot of reasons, but I can explain them, don't worry. Okay, more steel, perfect. Which spot needs a lot of steel? I guess this will always need steel. Could put some more steel in the whole ammo production facility, you know? That will at least give me peace of mind. Like, it will definitely make me a lot more, It will pacify my soul by doing so. I'll say that. It will make my soul happy. Oh, I was about to ask, wait, really? I haven't gotten any sciences? And yeah, I guess so, because I forgot to add an output to my science. There we go. So we need copper wire. There we go. That should do it. Alright, this place needs a bunch of steel. I guess this one doesn't need that much steel. Comparatively. Yeah, this is where the red circuit demand comes in. That's also why I installed this, even though it's probably not that necessary. You know, I'm gonna put in some efficiency modules in this, so that my poor power grid isn't, like, dead on arrival. Think of my poor power grid. Alright, here I can put some green circuits. Just working on getting these laser turrets nice and healthy and strong. I do wonder if this one is a logistics container or not. No, it's wait. Logistics filter, no. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Oh, maybe I get to test out some of the laser turrets this time. No, they seem to attack the one side without laser turrets. Such a shame. Oh well, oh well. Oh bother. There, at least we are making production signs. I want to stockpile like 500 of those stuff. Because, you know, once I have a stockpile, I am happy, essentially. I won't be too afraid on letting this stuff just run a little bit in the background. Yeah, these haven't made any. All of it seems because like obviously I can't keep this one fully fed. All right, I'm on this planet. I should probably mine some coal. You know, while I'm here, might as well. Oh, look at that. We got logistics groups. Perfect. We have unlocked more mechanics. Oh, ignore the forest fire. It seems as though I have caused an ecological disaster. Who's next? Now, if you represent any form of agency, I will just politely ask you to look away. Hey, get away from here. Shoo. At least they seem fairly content at wanting to destroy my my stuff there. Oh, okay, the laser turrets they're supplying, like, they're helping a little bit with the damage. Now they're still pretty weak, and they're kind of like good because they require nothing to work. Like the only input you have to think about when it comes to what's taking damage? No, you're ruining my stuff! Ah, that was my stuff, okay? That was my shit. Get out of here. Shoo. Stop. I was mining coal, and they just came in and being like, nah, coal mining is cringe. And, yeah. You can't escape, apparently. I just wanted to mine some coal. So how are you doing, Dave? Welcome, welcome. They weren't satisfied with my, I caught a fish! Hey! Nice! Well done! What fish did you catch? Was it actually a fish, or is it a metaphorical fish? Not the one I wanted, though. Oh. What fish did you get, though? XX. Oh, you got... Nice. Nice feed emote. I hope it treats you well. Navis. You know what? I'm just gonna pick up my stuff and... Oh, wait. Every time I go to pick up my stuff, I lose all of it anyways. So, you know what? Screw it. We're warping to a new Navis. I got to keep all of my stone hair anyway, so I'm satisfied enough. My satisfaction levels are somewhat decent. I'll put it there. But yeah, how are you doing, Dave? Welcome. Great guy making a whole chat. Have some. Oh, wow. That's a lot of support though. That's really nice. Yes, this time I am going to find, well, first of all, I have to make mining drills, because I'm a mentally deficient MFer, and, but yeah, this is also why I want to set up the recipe, where I always have, copper and, copper and iron flowing, because if I have that, I have to think less of the extraplanetary resources. 987 gifted sub. No coincidence. Oh, nice. That's, I wonder who that person was. Seems, peculiar and quaint, but, I will not make assumptions. I mean, yeah, it's still just me. Okay, it lacks legitimate resources this time. Not just me being a big baby and want to be like, oh, it doesn't have the resources I want. No. It's actually based and true this time. It's not him, just a fan. Ah, okay. It's Neuro, like Neuro herself. I wonder, did Neuro ever make any money of the old stocks she was given? Because Neuro was given, like, actual stocks to trade during the, like, Super Subathon. But I'm not sure how much, you know, Neuro legitimately made. And the profit was like $100. You know what? That's probably more than fair. No, that's not too bad. Like, not a bad amount. I should get some gears. I definitely have more than enough gears, right? Well, there was a point where it could have gotten like 1k. Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm not sure if we made any money. Because Beetle did say it took a loan to make it possible. So I'm actually curious to see like if they made like any money at all, or if like the interest came and, you know, bit them in the butt. But yeah, okay, I'm glad that I'm finally making, like, proper progress again. Like, I used yesterday, I say, last stream was just me setting up getting all the machines ready. Now it seems as though we are making legit progress towards our actual goal. And that makes me very happy to say, because we haven't made, like, we've made barely any progress towards winning the game. Because that's our goal. We are trying to win the game here. Yeah, he had to thoroughly explain to the bank. He knew what he was doing. Oh, lol. Hmm? How much in the ultimate development? As in the base? Right now, I'm working on stockpiling resources so I can essentially place down this production science research and get a bigger platform. I'm also thinking of maybe stockpiling more and then getting, you know, utility science packs and all that stuff set up. I also have laser technology, which I'm working on to just defend myself. Laser weapons are free. It costs me nothing. And having, like, these are good. Don't get me wrong. Honestly, I am tempted to just have the bottom floor, this floor here, be, like, exclusively used to make bullets. We're talking the only thing that's gonna come out of this is fruit and bullets, okay? When I say bullets, I don't really mean bullets. I mean magazines of depleted uranium and rockets. Yes. That's what I mean. Perfect. We are making progress. Set to void. You know... Void feels like a little bit of a bait. It's good, don't get me wrong. Void is like perfect. And at a certain point, it's like you can't really do much if you can't go to Void. Okay, I'll set this up. Yeah, look at that. I have to set up better bullets. That's why I want to maybe make the factory floor, maybe just the military floor, where I do like uranium tech and make bullets. Help for my later YouTube playlist keep getting longer and longer. At 1 hour at the moment. Oh damn, I'm not sure if I can help you. It sounds like you are having quite the predicament there. I could go to Vulcanus, but I don't like going to Vulcanus when all of my bullets are, you know, out of ammo. Because that usually just means one thing, and that means that I'm screwed. The second I step my foot down on that place. And I really don't want to be screwed the second I decide to, say, like, grace the earth with my presence. It usually ends poorly for me. Oh, look at that. We're burning more trees. Which is not too good, but it's not as if it matters because it will produce pollution, but... I believe we are doing well. How am I doing in terms of that? Okay. Next time we get an area that won't kill us immediately, as in Gleba, Aquilio, Void, or Navis, we're going there. Because, I prefer to live. I'll be honest with you all. I prefer living. Okay, the warp container is removed. We have that, we have bricks, we have stone. I'll probably just pick it up, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. So I'm just gonna keep it in my inventory for the time being, and wait. I guess I could always just try some more coal synthesis. No, wait, what? How do I input from the coal synthesis again? Oh, did I just manually input? No way I manually inputted. I'm not that crazy, am I? I did. I genuinely did. I guess I am that crazy. There we go. Get some more of that sulfuric acid in here, you know. Oh, look at this. This is so good. Stockpiling those processing units. It is a game changer for me. It's not like it will be. It is a game changer. I started watching Kengan Ashura. Ooh, what's that? Ignore my low-level weebness. I am not that good when it comes to anime. I like, I guess a lot of animes, really. Should I make speed modules? And should I put those speed modules and break my bait with it? You know, we're gonna break my bait with speed modules. I'll see if my power grid can handle speeding this one up. Oh, I actually need to speed this one up. Huh. Oh, they're breaking my formerly known as coal mine. Oh wow. Oh well. Oh bother. There we go. Okay, I want to make some speed modules, and I also want to make some efficiency modules because I want to be able to have both. I want to have it all. I'm a greedy person, and I want to have it all. And being able to both speed up machines and make them cheaper sounds just up my alley. Boop, there we go. Now it's faster, and it costs me only 10% more electricity. It's a fight anime, kind of like MMA, but the whole you can die, it's legal, sometimes a bit of a power, but nothing too crazy. Oh, that sounds pretty interesting, actually. That sounds pretty interesting. How am I doing in steel? Oh, we are doing more than good enough with steel. Yeah, we can switch back to iron. See here. I should probably make another efficiency module. I'm just lazy. I'm just gonna chalk it all off to being lazy. You know what? You guys should also be lazy sometimes. No, maybe not. This is lazy tower propaganda. It's me, big lazy, telling you to guy controls his hair to fight pairs. Oh damn. Yeah, I feel like those fight animes, they usually like always like divulge back into something like that. Simply because it's hype and the writers probably love being able to write something unique. Like, or I should say the author, not the writer. Like, it is a writer, obviously, but you know. It's not really the most correct term for it. Yeah, I should get more laser turrets. The problem is laser turrets are kind of crap until you get them upgraded. Right now, my laser turrets are... well, they're pretty weak. Like, my flamethrowers are basically sitting and carrying, like, probably an average of 50,000 damage each. And these are, you know, 800 damage dealt. Lol, lamau. How many do I make? I make 69 a second. Let's go. Lamau, lamau, lamau. What do I need for utility science? I need 2 processing units per. Most fights are just punches, kicks, and locks, and the power-ups often like get fast stronger without getting too much into fiction. Oh, that's kind of cool though. That's pretty cool. I do like that. I don't like it when, you know, it becomes, like, well, it depends. I actually don't mind if it becomes too crazy, you know. But it's gotta, like, accept that itself is too crazy. You know, like, kind of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure does. Like, JoJo 100% accepts the fact that the fights are sometimes borderline silly. But that's cool, because that's the point. They're supposed to be a little bit silly sometimes. Set to Gleba. You know, let's teleport to Gleba. Because we need more resources. As always, we will always need more resources. Let me see here. It's up here for iron. Cool, cool, cool. I do like that. I do like that. But yeah. Also, I haven't actually told you this, Dave, but I am cooking up something. Which will soon be revealed. It's, as far as it is, it's actually a result of my efforts. Let me see. Are you guys good? Yeah, you guys are like somewhat good. Come here, get charged. Okay, I'm just gonna keep mining. Those drones, they'll do their... They'll be okay. Bliss odd earth. Something like that. Something like that. Not actually cooking, but cooking is actually maybe a part of it. We will see. I have a plan in mind. I've been working on it these days I haven't been streaming. Brainstorming, setting up a format, and well, soon we are in the execution stage. Not yet, but you know, the plan is there, and soon the plan won't just be here, it will be in reality. Okay, we got a lot of steel. Or I should say a lot of iron, but you know. We must allow ourselves to be a little silly sometimes. If we can't be silly, then who will? Who will be silly? Okay, this one... No, this one doesn't care about that either. Cool. Oh, we finally upgraded more damage. Cool. Oh, we basically got, for the freedom of his country has given him a +5 buff. And which stats? I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Which stat did I get buffed? We have to find that out one day. Okay, I don't want to have a factory deadlock of copper, so I'm gonna go and mine some more copper. It's okay, because it's all part of the keikaku. Keikaku means keikaku, I guess. It's true. You can't disprove it. Now he is 5 millimeters taller. Oh, nice. Half a centimeter. I actually did, like, I'm not sure if I've told people this, but I did actually, like, me and my sister, we were measuring ourselves because, like, or more like my sister was, like, measuring how tall she was because she was gonna, like, you know, do BMI calculation. Pretty mundane stuff. I was like, well, yeah, let's, like, do that. And apparently, I am 185, not 184, which means that I am 6'1" in American term, I believe. So yeah. Tall boy. Let's go. Not that it matters too much, you know. It hasn't, like, nothing has changed. I'm still just me. Still femboy though, damn. On a certain condition, maybe. Dave knows. No, Dave doesn't know either. Actually, nobody knows. That's the best part of this. Nobody knows. Only I sit with the keys to the kingdom. Kingdom Coom. Okay. Oh, we need more bricks. Ah, finally, a use for this useless stone, which I've been using, to great effect. No, don't hit the gun with me. That's considered in some cultures to be rude to shoot people. Or at least so I was told. That you know, it's considered a faux pas. Okay, it's considered a faux pas. You shouldn't. People will look at you funny and be like, did you just shoot somebody? And being like, no, I did not. I'm an upstanding good boy. I wouldn't do that. And then you gotta like sit and longly defend yourself for something that's just, you know, a typical silly Billy moment. Oh, I didn't want to go there. I want to go up here. I'm like genuinely curious how this thing has like so much. Like, what is this thing's internal inventory? It can't be this massive, can it? Oh, it never uses sulfuric acid. Right, I forgot. It's essentially free. You know, I might as well get more per, you know. Okay, and then we put the bricks to good use. I have enough walls. I probably shouldn't be like, I don't need walls. Walls are probably, if not the most important thing I have. It's the great divider between me and whatever's out there to kill me. And I prefer not being killed. If I'm allowed to say. I prefer not dying. I can go to Fulgora. I could. But should I? Should I go to Fulgora? Is that like a good idea? Lurk, have a wonderful lurk, Dave. I hope you have a good time. I will chat with you in a bit then. I could go to Vulcanus. I guess lasers would help me at Vulcanus. Time to half my life. Ooh, good luck, good luck. I hope the half-lifing goes well. Big toxic biters. Now set to novice. I should probably go to novice. Warp container removed. We are doing... Oh, I need more coal. It's always coal. A second time! Yay! The second installment. Crazy. Who would have perceived such tomfoolery? Okay, we're working on. We're getting there when it comes to production science. And you know, I'm just gonna queue up some of these smaller sciences because I don't know, I might as well. I would rather that my labs are doing something and getting me a smidgen of progress. I don't want to get the thing that makes my base bigger. For, I would say, reasonable reasons. How much do I need for this? I need 20 per. I didn't mean to give it my entire inventory. I meant to give it one thing. Perfect. Okay, power grid seems to be doing fine. The accumulator is remaining at its basically perfect charge all the time. I like how these things are like without a doubt going to break my bank when it comes to just resource demand. at the same time, I think I'm gonna be able to get away with it. Like 100%. It won't affect me. I'll be free. Right. How much did I need for this? I need that a lot, I remember. Oh, we got an uncommon electromagnetic plant. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That is 30% more electrodynamic plant per plant. And with that, we probably have more than enough. Like, I'm not sure what I need. I will be like, yeah, I need more of this stuff. This is like 100% exactly what I need more of. Oh, we need more iron for military. We are just stockpiling stuff. And honestly, stockpiling resources, pretty useful. Can't hate. And it's usually just doing its own little thing in the background. How much did it need? It needs one electrical engine per. So a single electric engine is enough to... Yeah, I'll put one in the back there, not that it's needed, and genuinely probably not the smartest play, but I don't care, it's okay. But yeah, because these one thing that's very good with these better electromagnetic plants is that they will be probably what I'll use for quality cycling, because unfortunate thing with quality is that I will accept that things have to take time. Dreadful, right? But it's the unfortunate reality. Alright, ice we're actually stockpiling because we can use ice for science. It's better to say used for the main science. Oh, look at that! Enemies came. What, do we have a big hive over here? Yeah, we do. Some enemies. I wonder, what is the evolution rate at the moment? We are at 27 evolution, really? Just that? Enemies. Big biters spawns on Navis. Well, I gotta go to biter spotter. We are at... Oh, these might spawn independent of waves. Can I tell you when I ran into Henry in another stream? No, you didn't. Did you have fun? Was it fun? Accidentally. Yay! Well, I assume it was accidentally, or if it wasn't, you would you'd be stalking the fella, you know. I'm assuming you didn't, so you know. Destination set to void. You know what? Let's warp to the void and use the void time to just, well, progress. You know, I want to get this stockpile science up. Personally, I could probably find out how much I legitimately need, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. It sounds like a little bit of a pain. It probably isn't. Has of nothing on a fresh man, and I recognize the thing. Ah, how nice. Now that's just like nice and wholesome. Okay, yeah, whoa, we're getting that science back though. Ooh. I don't want literally every single thing that is garbage onto the belt. I just want the things that I would need on the belt. Please, game. Oh well, oh well. With the fact that electricity system sucks. Oh lol. Oh rip. Hopefully they're doing better. Okay. Yeah, look at that. The bonus productivity. I wish I could see how many like bonus products it has done, but I guess I could always just do the math on 8 productivity. That might also be one of the things I want to craft. It's just the automation tree. Because that will give me access to the best tier of machines, specifically ones that have more module slots. Command and solar, but she just doubled down. Oh, damn. Yeah. Solar power, like, it has its perks. I'll be the first to say. But it's not without its faults either, and, thinking that a system is infallible is... I will almost say it's a fallacy. But it's not really, it's just only good for very early game. Yeah, when you don't like... When all you really need to do is borrow some of the power of the local nuclear or the local fusion reactor. Local as in your local star systems. You know what? We're gonna... stockpile a little bit of the stuff, maybe? Let me see here. Okay, I need to make superconductors, which need plate, plastic bars, holmium, and light oil. And then I need superconductors, electrolyte. I need holmium solution. And what was the last thing I need for science? I feel like electromagnetic science just needs so many liquids. Yeah. That nuclear exists, they're just real expensive. Yeah, no, I could get that. Basically just like real life. Like it exists. Just not cheap. Okay, we have researched that. I guess it's like not smart of me to research stuff that I don't really need. Because that means that it's coming at the cost of something else, which I probably do need. Like it's... Every science pack is technically like iron ore, copper ore, coal. So it's one of those things, like if I just flush it down the drain and I don't get anything useful out of it, was what I did actually smart, or did I just make a big dumb mistake? Who knows? Who knows? There we go. Look at that. It's working. It's doing its thing, and it's making me science. That's all it needs to do. Everything else is completely superficial. Makes me science means that it's working as, not even just as intended, it's working like 100% as intended. You know, I don't want to stockpile too much processing units, because I feel like if I'm ever actually going to use, like for example, making 1,000 science bottles, I would really prefer not to make it out of a shitty electromagnetic plant that I've been just setting up for temporary resource production. And I might even get the upgraded one, like the higher quality one, to do anything with. Okay, we are slowly making progress. I guess emphasis on slow. But you know, sometimes you gotta emphasize the slowness to bring out the fasts. Yeah, we just need that. Now, alright, I will need military science because I believe the final research to win the game... No, it does not care about military science. Cool, okay. That just made stuff a lot easier for me. Like, I'll probably still want to care about military science, but I was struggling with the fact that I might have to set up an extra factory up there. An extra factory that would be the only thing that cared about coal directly. Everything else takes carbon. In a way. But, not bad. Destination outside the Gleba. Cool. The beans are now cooled. Okay, let's just put the stuff there. And let's take a... like, a tiny, I would say, like, barely anything worth... Oh, I need to set up my green science is currently struggling. Ah, I understand why. Because this thing has been going out of iron for probably the longest time, and I just didn't care. And now my recklessness bears the fruit of consequence. My short-sightedness, I should say. Not recklessness. There's nothing reckless about what I'm doing, it's just short-sighted. Alright, I need so much steel for this. There's no doubt that once you hit this point in the game, your steel demand, like, quadruples. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea if there's, like, literally any use for me having rails. Other than maybe the fact that, I don't know, rail's nice. That would be it. Warp time extension, Yeah, I don't need that many electromagnetic science packs to upgrade my base. That makes me think maybe I have what I need. We have water here, water there, and I guess I can remove this refined concrete build, because I'm not sure if I use refined concrete in any science directly. Like it's there, but I guess the point of it is that it's there so I can do something with it later. Okay, let's fill up the belt with blue science. And then I gotta think of a way to put the science bottles there. Also, I might have to consider some mathing. Because I could definitely do the math on how much I actually need. Because these things will give me 8% extra productivity, meaning that for every science bottle we need, we actually get 108. I guess I could just simply divide 500 by 1.8. If you divide something by 1, you get the same number back. And if you divide it by something less than 0, you will obviously get like some form of like ratio. So let's try that. Okay, if my calculations are correct, I will need only 463 bottles of science. Which is pretty good, just want to point that out. That's saving me literal ages of both processing time and, you know, the whole stockpiling timer, where it just takes time for, I would almost say, no benefit to me at all. But yeah, we will still need military science because getting rockets, for example, like rocket turrets, would be very good because rocket turrets will also give me coal synthesis. Coal is like the one thing I would benefit from having in like, because with coal synthesis, you know that carbon I have, which I can get from Gleba deck for free by literally just taking spoiled stuff and burning it. With this, I can turn it into coal, and coal I can use to make explosives together with sulfur. And then I can use the explosives to fire it at enemies for 200 damage apiece. If I get the rocket turret, it can fire at enemies for 200 damage apiece. I would say pretty useful. And also it works with explosive damage, so you know, the second I get here, all the things will just take more explosive damage. Oh no, I need more iron. I am out of the iron. Let's change the recipe to iron then. And let's actually feed this thing iron because of reasons that came to me in a dream. If you ever just not want to say something, just say like it came to me in a dream, and you know, they can't disprove it, can you? I double check. I just gotta double check. Can you disprove that it didn't come to me in a dream? Obviously, it's not really much of a veritable source. Mind you, I will walk back on that, but if it came to me in a dream, it's like, who are you to say it didn't? Okay, right. We needed iron plates, which are being worked on now. Perfect. Set to Gleba. No, I'm just using the timer. We have so much stockpiled resources. We gain so much extra productivity. We are not at all struggling. Like, take a look at this. It'll give me 500 molten iron, and I need 10 molten iron. So this will like, they will first give me 50% more iron from the iron I have, and then once I cast it down, it will also give me 50% more of the iron plates. I'm actually just gonna think about that for a second, because that's like 150, and then you 150 the 150, basically. So instead of ending up with one in and one out, you end up with, what, it's like 225? So 1 in, 2.25 out. That's just how the world works. Ingredient shortage. Everything wants that electric engine. I also want some electric engines because I will need to make coal, or I'll need to make stone bricks. And unfortunately, there is no other way to make it other than the electric furnace, so I will still be bound by these. But I'll figure out how many I will need, like, and I will try to get this to like down to an exact and precise science. Also, why having quality is such a major boon. That is all of my science eaten, right? No, it's still working through, like, I don't know, a couple of bottles there. You know what? I'm just gonna be, like, smart and, like, distribute them, so it won't take too long. And then the second day when I'm, like, completely out of military science, I might actually start working on, increasing platform size. Like, it's quite literally the win condition. I need to get a max-size platform and then build a robust factory on the platform. And then win the game. Alright. I should probably set up some extra laser turret defense. Oh, right. I'm trying to work towards getting a new platform. I will integrate laser turret defense in that platform, though. That is true. That is still true. Because laser turrets, essential free cost. It's pretty good. And definitely too good to pass up. But yeah, as you see, I will need way more bullets. I think having a stacked belt of bullets and rockets coming from a belt there will heal my soul, okay? It will heal my soul. With that, I can be happy, knowing that all biters who dare to grace my factory will be turned into a fine and yeah, will be turned into a fine myth, essentially. Which is something I would be pretty happy from, for at least. Okay, there we go. We are down to 0. And you know what? I am just gonna begin research on that. We have 320 science bottles, so we are more than halfway there when it comes to the efficiency here. I think it might be at something like 75% or something. So, like, I think 100 more bottles of science. And we are good. Of course, I might still keep it there just in case I want to have some. Let me take a look. Like, I don't need elevated rails. Chris, effect transmission, though, might be insanely peak because they buffed how beacons work when they're like small. Beacons in this game is a mechanic where it's called effect transmission. So you know, like I have like modules and stuff, right? And I go around with my modules, and I'm a happy camper with my modules. Well, the effect transmission allow me to put the modules inside of a beacon. And then, with that beacon, I can then transmit that effect over a large area. Now, normally, back in the day, that area was... well, the area is still the same, I guess, but the effect it would give will be essentially half of the normal one. Now, the effect scales with how many adjacent like things you have. But we'll start at 1.5, meaning that, or I should say, start with sub 25. They can hold 2 modules, meaning that before it was like, okay, you have 1 beacon, that's half a module, or something like that. It was 1 module in a machine. And now, it's like, oh, you have 1 of those? Well, that's 3. And that's only if it's base quality, because guess what? The quality increases the beacon's power. So if we get it up to legendary, it will be 2.5 times its distribution efficiency. And we can get legendary modules in there as well. But 2.5 means that if I have like every module will work as 2.5 modules. Obviously, it will scale. So at the beginning step, it'll be 250%. If I have 8 beacons, it will be 770%. Like as in like, it'll be still pretty good. Don't worry about it. I'm throwing in a lot of numbers there. Just ignore the numbers. They came to me in a dream. That will be my go-to excuse now, by the way. If you're ever like, if I piss you off, I'd be like, why did you say that? It came to me in a dream. And obviously you will still be angry at me, but I am immune to all criticism by saying, I'm not. It's dumb. The bid is dumb. I should end the bid. I should definitely end the bid. But no, I don't want to end the bid. We are going to continue the bid until it becomes funny. That, my friends, are a crash course in tyranny. You are welcome. But yeah, we want more. We want wider and more factory, because wider and more factory, we can get more stuff. Because right now, like, obviously, this is pretty inefficient. I am very good when it comes to weaving factories and stuff together and making it space efficient. Especially considering, you know, modules are in play. I mean, zombies had to pull up put everything in that direction card. Damn. He pulled out Dark Hole. Next destination is at Dunavis. Ah, how nice. We will have to leave this wonderful paradise of nothingness soon, unfortunately. Which is a genuine damn shame, because this place is wonderful. I don't have to worry about enemies. I can stockpile ammo, or well, to my best of my ability, stockpile. Ads, no, not the ads. Ads. We need more steel. It's always steel. Ah. How am I doing on iron? I am just gonna deposit some iron there, and then we are gonna change the recipe to steel. I am so looking forward to when I don't have to change the recipes. And when I can stockpile liquid iron and just have it poured into whichever container it needs fit. Oh, by the way, I will actually need like a genuinely big platform. Or maybe not. We will see, because there is this place called Aquilio, which everything freezes on. And I would love if I could just chill on Aquilio, because frozen fighters, not that terrible. Kind of cozy, actually. Next destination is at Dunavis. Please remember to fasten your seatbelts before we approach. And be careful, as some of your mind may have been blown during transit. Welcome to my world. Okay, we will get ourselves some more blue sides, because we are currently capped ourselves on blue. And barely anything on purple, because, you know, we are very silly billies here. This is a silly billy pilled stream. There we go. Gotta get some more stuff there. One thing that's very good, though, is that, despite the fact that, like, electric bird productivity modules are quite expensive, I get 3 packs of bottles, or bottles of sides, for every one of those inputs I need. Yes, I'm painfully aware that we have no bullets. I should measure up, because if I can, like, segment my base into, like, blocks, I might be able to, use that for something quite useful. When I say segment into blocks, I mean, like, if I can, like, make sure that, like, okay, this place, and, like, I don't know, this place is like a block, then I can, like, think of designing things within the confines of that block, being like, okay, I want... No, wait, that won't work. I'm gonna make a spider web. It's genuinely going to be like an actual spider web. Is that gonna be crazy? We are gonna wonder what's even going on. We're gonna get like the IRS on our case. No, we're not. The IRS aren't real. At least not in Norway. There's probably something else in Norway. I don't know. I've been a good boy. So I wouldn't know. Okay. Oh, we soon got the 100 bottles we need, and then it's all making sure that we got blue sides working. Which I can almost assure you we do not. Well, at least there's an honest attempt going there, you know. And this will take a while since it's a minute-long research. I guess we're getting close to those, but they're not common, okay? Those minute-long researches. They should not be common, and they are not common. Okay, we seem to be doing pretty well on that. So let's put out some more red circuits and let our factory work. Hey, Noel! Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay, I'm just working on this because I want to be honest with you. We are getting closer and closer to like proper endgame here, and I would really like being able to see endgame in this game. Oh right, I forgot. Steel obviously require way more. Oh, actually, it doesn't require that much. 30 per one. This is 20 per two. Okay, this is like pretty efficient. There. I see the factory's progressing a lot. It is. We are working on probably the most important factory progression right now, which is okay. I don't think I need to do anything more with this, so I can just leave that be. I'm working on upgrading our factory because we have this like size thing here. The signs I'm working on right now will make this factory essentially grow larger, meaning I have more space to work on. And that might be my saving grace, well. But yeah, how are you? Destination set to Fulgora. How are we doing on the oil situation? We have so much oil that I am not concerned. But yeah, we're making progress in a sense because I feel like we also are stagnating because I can't for the life of me manage to get these I haven't like I'm struggling with the defense aspect of things there. Which is unfortunate, but it also is what it is. Now my goal is just to get these bottles of blue sides to well, chug along, really. That's the last part of the puzzle, and the second I have that sort of, I would say figured out, but not really figured out. The second I got that in, like, good hands, we might be in for a treat. Also, I'm also planning what to do with this factory floor here, because here I have this struggle where I can't really use it for too much, because I only have, 4 different items I can get in and 4 different items I can get out, and I want to use at least 2 of the items. Now I have like sulfur and plastic, but now that I've thought about it, I have a way better idea. So hopefully I've managed to see that idea to fruition. I would be very happy if I could, at least. Set to novice. Yeah, I'm just on this planet because it's like, it's crazy safe here. nothing is coming to kill me. At least, you know, to my knowledge. So being here, I can safely, like right now, I'm safely like amassing bullets. Ooh, Gleba. Okay, we gotta go to Gleba because we are running out of resources. We also gotta take a trip to that planet soon, Vulcanus, because Vulcanus has a resource that there are two places to get that resource, either A, in space, or B, on Vulcanus. So we need to go to Vulcanus. And that is calcite. With calcite, I can make use of some really powerful recipes. I need kind of the calcite as a... I don't need it in bulk. It acts as like a consumable catalyst. So yeah. Yeah, let's say hi to Buell. Hey, Kirby! As promised on our last conversation in Ming's DC server. Hey, Kirby! Thanks so much for the follow! That's so kind of you. How are you doing, Kirby? I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I am very happy you came. Like, oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. But yeah, it's been a while since I've chilled in VC in Ming server though. I should definitely do that more. I guess I've just been busy. But yeah, how are you doing? I'm sorry, I repeat myself. I'm just happy to see you, Kirby. I'll remove the Cinder revives. I'm happy to see you. How are you? Okay, a little bit more. I'm gonna mine an ore. I probably don't have to justify why I'm mining ore in a game all about, you know, automation. We need more copper. My least favorite section in Half-Life. Ah, I guess I don't want you to tell me. In a sense, because, you know, I haven't played the game. But yeah, thank you so much for follow anyways, Kirby. It does put a smile on my face. It's redacted, wow. I can't wait for it to actually be redacted. Like redacted is a genuine name. I mean, like, nobody knows what anyone's talking about. Just chilling, scrolling for Instagram before I sleep. When I remember, I promise. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so kind of you. Yeah, ignore this small egg raft. It's not doing anything. Or else, not for the time being, at least. Redacted is not its name. Ah, that's fair. I guess it wouldn't make sense with the era of gaming that Half-Life 2 came out in. As strange as to say, I feel like Half-Life 2, it came out in the cringe era of gaming. And not that the era itself was cringe, it's just that, like, we're talking, like, the, or I shouldn't say cringe, it's kind of like the whole, like, the game's kind of become, like, a little meta, you know, we call Portal, this is the part where it kills you, and then, like, this is the part where it kills you, and then you get, like, the achievement, this is the part where it kills you, achievement, because, because, you know, and you would never guess, but it's the part where it kills you. I wasn't tired of putting things manually in a box, so I'm just gonna do this. I have a belt anyways, might as well use it. Even though it's temporary, it's a good form of temporary, you know. Oh, look at that, enemies. In my factory, trying to or well, try to take my life. Can't believe the absolute audacity of these MFers. Trying to kill me in my home. SMH. Right, I might actually research robot flag speed again because, well, I like remaining alive. Yeah, I'll say that. And not having that will there. John Half-Life is canon. Oh damn. Oh darn. I didn't know John Half-Life was real, but it's not just real, he's also canon. Let me see here. No wait, why did I put solid fuel in there? There we go. There shouldn't be solid fuel in there. Destination is set to full Gora. You know what? As long as I can stay on this planet, I think I will, because it's kind of nice. Yeah, let's just say that. Oh, look at that. It feels so weird now that I have upgraded everything to blue. Seeing something work on the old yellow inserts, because they're like kind of slow. The destination has been set to Factorio. Now I think about it, what do I need light oil for? I'm just sitting here planning out my venture. Light oil, I use it in superconductors and rocket fuel. Exclusively those two things. Now rocket fuel I can get from the alternate recipe of rocket fuel from jelly, which is probably what I'm gonna do. We're bug in the game. Ooh, that's fun. Would act as a fog. It looks like the fog is rather a circle around the user. That makes sense. That's like Valve was so good when it comes to those. I would say it was so good when it came to all that smoke and mirror stuff, making things appear as it's working like 100% as intended. But you know the technology isn't there. But you know it works. It works, and you don't mind it because. Well, it's just how things were. Destination set to Fulgora. Do I want to go to Fulgora? I'm not sure if I want to go to Fulgora. You know what? We're going to Fulgora. We don't care. Create me things that can clip in and out of the fog. Oh! Lol. It could also just be something like, because it's supposed to run on like older hardware. And then they probably like the graphics can be tuned up. You can see things that weren't normally there in, I don't know when Portal came out, now that I think about it. I'm not sure about the exact date. Or in Portal, I say. Half-Life 2. Specifically. Probably like 2007 or something. If I were to guess. A lot of good stuff came out that era, or that year. And it's been proven that it's not actually nostalgia. It's like because of like some form of market, I would say market mechanics. But you know, sometimes, you know, that's how the things work. Now, what do I need? Like, do I need space science for everything? Yeah, I do. I really would like if I could get a lightning collector because they have a way wider range than the ones you have normally. Also, wait, do I have some good, like, level tech that I just haven't researched? We have epic quality. Efficiency modules 3 are legitimately gems to have. What else is there? Yeah, because he's like 50% less energy consumption. Warp container. Oh wait, I already have that one. I was wondering, like, wait, what? But no, it was not of concern. All right. After this, I can actually get the warp base power. Max input 1 terawatt. It probably increases the storage capacity of the warp power thing. Which is genuinely super nice. Do I need steel somewhere? I guess I can put some steel here. Like, I want to build up more of the laser turrets for whenever they become relevant. I can guess I can say that. No, I didn't care about that. Now I recall. That wasn't important to me. No, I didn't want to go all the way down. Just down here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Then we gotta go. We gotta put in some resources there. Resources there. And fill that up as well. I'll wait until I get the good sex. The good techs. Once I get the good tech, I'm so good. I'm genuinely going to be happy once I have it. It's like it's a genuine game changer for this game. And I didn't actually think about rushing like logistics side or like the other stuff, but like because I could easily get myself 100 of each planetary resource or research or a research pack because they're not that difficult to craft in a bulk. The problem is more setting up the infrastructure than anything else. So once you have the infrastructure, you're kind of on the already good side. It's like the infrastructure, that's the hard part. Once you have the infrastructure, you're good. That's why it's like a little bit difficult with this specific, like, I want to say mod pack. Is that I'm not really allowed to build like a solid infrastructure. Compared to normally, where I could probably just go in. We have worked 240 times. Wow, that is crazy. Oh, look at that, flowers. There is life on this planet. It's just sparse and probably also dying. Now back to the question: are these things weak to laser? Laser, no. Electric, 100%. Physical. Physical seems to be their least favored attack type. Okay, yeah, we just gotta leave this place. As much as it sucks, it just... I just don't have the power to stay here. Vulcanus. Okay, I'll just hold on tight, and I'll see if I can avoid my fate of having to do actual science. If I can avoid having to deal with the full gourd enemies, that's good. I don't want to go to Vulcanus. I would really like to go to a safer place, but it seems like safer places are not on the menu. We're only allowed to be served pain and propane accessories. Yes. I went with such a cheap shot of a joke. Navis, perfect. We're going to Navis. Cool. Now that we are here, we should definitely make some mining drills. I like make because it's like every time I come back here, I forgot that I basically just leave all my mining stuff behind. Because in my head, I find it like genuinely cheaper just to leave it behind than it is to like try to, you know, pick it up and wait for a good time to leave. I just take it and leave whenever it's like makes do, you know. And like, okay, now we can leave. Oh wait, I forgot the the actual warp container. There we go. I think that makes this worth it. Okay, now we click the teleport home button. Take this, we put the stuff where it belongs. Okay, we're actually doing pretty well. And it seems like, yeah, I guess it's just a consequence of my actions here, but I will just go and siphon these off the belt and put them back here so that all the science like labs can get use of the bottles again, because right now they were kind of like unevenly stacked at the end of the course, and I don't want that. I want them to be somewhat evenly stacked. There we go. And we almost got better stuff. Is there any cliffs nearby? No. Oh, went too far. Whoops, daisy. Now, I don't think I got enough of the science. Now that I take a proper look at it, I think I might have underestimated how much I need. So, let's start this one up again, and hopefully we have enough that it won't be a problem. Because I'm kind of curious. I want to let this run. I'm not going to supplement it because I'm genuinely curious how close I am to the whole, like, I want to see how off I was in my math, okay? Well, it's not in my math, because at one point I didn't do math and just went full, like, I followed my heart. And my heart seems to have maybe misled me. Who knows? But that's not what's important. Okay, size per minute 14, estimated minute 2. Yeah, we need 40 more packs, and I can tell you that we do not have 40 more packs, and what we have is not 40 even with 8% extra added to it, so it seems as though I have committed a blunder. Oh, bother. But I will see how close I was. Maybe simply because of my own curiosity. I want to see how close I was to the real and legit number that would have gotten us the correct amount. I don't mind overbuilding. It's not too bad if it's like, oh, there's a couple of loose science bottles here and there, you know. They're getting used. Oh, don't you worry. Nothing will be left. To just sit in a place and stagnate. Holy fuck, my heart? What happened? That doesn't sound too good. You get jump scared in the game, or...? Half-Life 2 happened. Oh, damn. The deep end? Ah. Okay, and we were off by 36 science packs? Yeah, 36 science packs. Oh, bother. You know what? I'm just gonna go to the void. I don't have ammo for my trusty 9mm. Aw. The old reliable is out of ammo. How will he manage? Will he ever see his family again? Well, given by, you know, Gordon Freeman, probably not. Ads! No! Don't mind be hated. Which is, you know, not to be confused with Ads My Beloved. Lamau when. Okay, I need steel. Where did I put steel? I put steel here. And, you know what? Screw it, I'm just taking the steel. And we're plopping it here because I think Gordon is a bachelor. Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't assume he has a much of, but much else of a choice, I guess. For lack of a better word. He doesn't really have much of a choice in the matter. It's, either be bachelor or I guess not. Half-Life EU exists? What's that? I probably shouldn't ask now I think about it. Oh, extended universe. Ah! Ad break is over. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. If you got ads, wow, lol. Okay, now all of these are working. This will give me, what, 15 science packs? So after all of those are done doing their thing, we can research extended ground platform upgrade. Oh. 33. We need more than 33, but I believe this will be enough to get the labs happy. You know, this will make the labs happy. It will make them work overtime without pay. There's Morgan, John, and Felix as brothers of Gordon in Extended. Of course he has a brother whose name is Morgan Freeman. Not sure if I should expect something else. And there we go. Science production. We are working on it. It's going up to 20. Perfect. Now imagine Morgan dictating a documentary on head crabs. Probably. I won't write it off at least. And you know what? Let's go to the surface. Let's see how much we gain. Let's see how much we gain. Yeah, this is a big, because this is number 6. So we have 2 more ground platform upgrades, and then we are done. Then whatever we put on the ground platform is probably going to be a permanent fixture, because it will never grow anymore. The only thing that will grow is the basement floor. It was a massive upgrade. Wow. Okay, okay. Okay, we are removing the inserters first. The famous Dr. Gordon Freeman once wrote, "These things are little bastards and shoot on sight." Okay, I'm just gonna cut this wall. And I don't know, we'll place it there, place it there. This is why I have robots. Let's go. You know what? I'm actually just gonna remove these outer segments there and just hope things work out, you know. No, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Expansion! I can even expand by robot power. So now they will just deconstruct the base slowly. And, I don't know, they'll do something about it. I'll help them by removing the turrets. You see, my robots are painfully bad. And there isn't much I can do about that, unfortunately, but luckily for me, the things I can do is simple. Okay, I want more steel, thank you. Destination now set to Aquilio. Woohoo! But yeah, this is like, I want to say the reason why this is so crazy good is that, well, you know, it essentially is increasing the overall area of my factory by so much. I will have to push out the turrets, you know, the flamethrowers and stuff. Like, they could technically stay back there, but I want them to be able to hit things that can, you know, range. I don't want things to be able to outrange the flamethrower turrets. Alright, do you guys want more storage chests? Maybe. I just realized that I made a little bit of a blunder. Which was that I wanted things that were supposed to be active provider chests into passive storage chests. They're just doing their thing. I'm actually curious. I should definitely be able to cook up some more stone bricks. and hopefully make some more walls, because I know for a fact that we don't have enough walls. No, we do not. We do not. Okay, this is pretty big. This is pretty big. I like this. I like this. This makes me happy. Like, after the glamour. Don't worry about it. I'll use the time I have here to rebuild, because with this, I might actually be able to set up like a proper factory. Now comes the ultimate question, and that is these bacteria cultivation takes 4 seconds to make 4 bacteria. The bio chamber has a speed of 2, so it's technically making me 2 ores per second at the cost of 1 ore and 1 bioflux. Say that monofilament wire and act all confident that he won an argument. Really? Damn. What argument? It's even like... Yeah, like, it's just a wirement. It's literally just a wirement with only one thing inside of it, you know. It's not as if he said some, like, complex... Like, something, like, crazy complex. He just said, like, monofilament wires, like... it's basically like a guy just said chicken jockey, and, you know, honestly, if you say chicken jockey, you probably win the argument immediately, but, you know... It wasn't even related to electricity. Oh, lol. Never forget the jock. And the key. And how they turn into a chicken jockey. Where's the guy doing magic? Oh, it's literally saying that, oh, it's, the guy said that a dude doing magic is doing smoke and mirrors. It's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, most people don't believe that they're actually magical. They're just amazed at how they did it, or like how they, you couldn't see that they did it. It's better to say. Now comes the question, should I try to tear down everything? And if I do, what should I do about it? You know, I'm just gonna put the last of my production science and just get some progress done on the beacons. Monofilament wire, and then like the entire like theater goes mad. It's like everyone goes crazy. All right, I remember something. I can do this, and then I just feed the machine what I need. Just say you make copper wire, and I'll just do that, and there we go. Perfect. I just want to make more of this, really. You see these, this machine will just print out, well, it will just print stuff for me for free, really. And now I have a bunch of medium electric coils. Perfect. I need to make more flamethrowers. I didn't consider that. Like they can still work, but anything that doesn't outrange my turrets, which, let me double check here. Actually, it's a good time to double check. Can I get away with this? Or is this like an odd number still? Oh, beautiful. Ah! Okay, then I just want to copy this. There. Oh, wait, really? And ta-da! And then comes the fun part of configuring inserters for all of this. But look at that, my machines, they are working wonderfully. You know, I'm just gonna upgrade the speed here, so something works in the background, because obviously if I'm not producing productivity science, whatever I'm making with productivity science obviously will not work. Okay, ta-da! How many do I have in my inventory? I have a little bit, okay. So, I will definitely have to help my base build more turrets. I'm just gonna put some speed modules in there, so, you know. It goes, what, 40% faster? Yeah, 40% faster is at least a lot faster than, you know, whatever else I can expect. And then I must also build more bullets. It's a shame it can't give me back-to-back void. Ooh, 35k, nice! Thank you for the hydrate! And thank you for the stretch. I will do both this very instant. Now, let's fill the belt with stuff, but I shall not rare. You know what? Thank you. I will go and grab myself something to drink, because I noticed that my cups are particularly empty. So, I don't want empty cups. So, I will quickly go and refill my... Okay, now I am here. Well, I thought about it for a second. I think this is maybe a wonderful time for a, I would almost say, a Factorio rake, because Like, we just hit a new milestone. We managed to essentially reach like new heights, I would say. And now we have to reconsider where we are and where we are going. You know what? Electricity distribution might be pretty key to what I'm planning. It allows me to have wires touching the inserters without actually having wires touching the inserters. Pretty wonderful. Now, where have the bullets gone? Have they gone? They're gone up here, okay. Hopefully I can get everything set up so they, like, have the same hands everywhere. Drop tile position, and then I just copy. Then we just do this a couple of times. I'll play for 4D Minesweeper. What is 4-dimensional Minesweeper? You have my attention on it, okay? I'm curious to what such a thing might even be. It's free on Steam. Ah, okay. Oh, look at the swarm coming to life. Although I wanted electric energy distribution, because then I can do something fun. I feel like that's a lot, considering, you know, that is an actual substantial amount of RAM it needs. As weird as it's to say, but you know. Oh, I'm out of steel. No way am I out of steel. No, I'm not out of steel. Game is just gaslighting me. Gaslight, gas keep, and gas boss, you know. Oh wait, I could do this and just get more flamethrower damage. Considering they are my top DPS, you know. Genuinely, these things deal so much damage that, I don't know, upgrading their damage just seems like the smart thing to do. And now we have a lot of empty space there. Like, it's not perfect, but it does work. Like, I don't actually have to move these flamethrower turrets just yet. Okay, because I decided to. And so it is said. So it is said. Because what I want is to also have like a line of laser turrets. Now, laser turrets may or may not backfire on me, because laser turrets will require a lot of power. And it might genuinely strain my power grid to the point where, like, it will actually matter to me. They are all working perfect. What do we need there? We need some iron plates. And what about here? Iron plates. Others. E to the O to the O to the G. I really like making arachnid monsters, huh? Ah, what, you found a pattern for yourself? There we go. And now we have gotten the... Yeah, well, you know, it's better to know yourself, you know. I guess. That might be a little too much copper. But maybe I'm wrong, and everyone else is right, and this is just how it's supposed to be. Crawlers are arachnidish. My second original creature is also a spider called Fate Spitter. Ah, you know. It's nice to know yourself, you know. Oh, wait. Where do I have my, ooh, I just wasted a lot of crafts on that. Crafts where I could have gotten quality substations. Research fire damage, maybe? I don't know. It feels like somewhat obvious to do fire damage as well, considering it most definitely broke in tier good, and I would benefit from it? Question mark? Lab research speed. I do need those. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because look at this. With this, I can supply all this area with power. I'll put it in there. I'll just copy this and, I don't know, paste this close to the edge. Can't build without surf without lightning. You know what? Go and... I'll just do that. I don't care. Let me see. If I put this one here... Oh, would you look at that beautifulness. Atlas! Welcome! How are you? There we go. I am replacing all of these crappy old wires with new, cooler wires. Why are they new and cooler? Don't worry about it. They just are. And now it is written. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing super well. We're just playing some Factorio. having some fun. I might take a break from Factorio and jump over to another game soon. But for the time being, I'm having fun with Factorio. Oh, I'm gonna show you a cool tech you can do in this game. We'll put a whitelist, and I only want to remove those. And now, I just told the game to remove everything that I didn't want there. And it works. Crazy, right? Can't believe it. Where are my... I need a lot of steel. Steel acquired. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna remove these power poles there. Oh no, I want this one there. Don't worry. And then, boop. There we go. And now we have set our stage for the next stage of the game, basically, yeah. And I don't need these, I'll just remove this. I don't need these crummy small electric poles anymore. And now, my goal is to essentially push out everything here. Like, I can even put, like, a laser turret there, and I'll be happy. Yeah, I'll do that and be happy, you know. Sometimes, choose happiness. Ads! No! Not the ads. But yeah, I think I wonder what I should play next, though. Maybe something that will stimulate my brain. I could also just be an absolute tapper and play League of Legends. But I don't know, I feel like playing League of Legends is like a trap, because League can definitely be a game that will make me feel bad. Because people in League are mean, okay? I'll be honest with you all there and say people in League of Legends, they're meanies. They are a bunch of meanies. Well, I guess we're going to full gore on that. That's a bit of a shame, but guess I'm just gonna have to place down some laser turrets every now and then. To supplement my frankly lacking military setup, but that's completely my own fault, so nothing to worry about. It's a consequence of my actions, and because they're a consequence of my actions, I deserve it. Somehow. High quality spoilage. Let's go. Oh, we ended up on Gleba. But I think this is a perfect time to save the game. We are 23 hours and 30 minutes playtime before. Let's save. And yeah, we are 26 hours of playtime, which I would say is fairly reasonable. So yeah, to the YouTube crowd, I will say thank you. And I'll chat with you guys later. Bye-bye.